Welcome to Folding Towels, a podcast for massage therapists with Jackie and David. If you are enjoying our episodes and want to support the production, consider buying us a coffee. Your contributions help us bring you more insightful discussions and expert interviews. Follow the link in the show notes or visit buymeacoffee.com/Folding Towels podcast to contribute, and thank you for your support. Hey Jackie, welcome back.
Hello, so good to be here. How you going, David?
I'm pretty well. Yeah, where has the first part of the year gone?
No idea whatsoever. It's going very fast again and I'm not happy about it.
Time is just a concept.
True, very true.
Did you see the comet?
No, I have completely missed a lot of that. I've been looking at pictures online though, some beautiful, stunning pictures of the comet online. So.
Yeah, it's going to go down as one of my regrets of not going to a dark enough place to go and observe it.
Did you know we actually have a couple of I can't remember what they're exactly called, but the dark sky
reserves, yeah.
Dark sky reserves, yeah. We
yeah.
have quite a few of those in South Australia.
We do. We have some very dark skies. It helps not being very populated.
That's because it sucks here, David. Just quietly don't come here, anybody.
It's just large areas of uninhabited land. That's right. We're trying to keep Adelaide a secret, aren't we?
Yes, it's a secret.
Yeah.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah. The hundreds of cyclists that descended on Adelaide just recently, I don't think so.
Look, honestly, I would not live anywhere else, I don't think. I love it here.
15 minutes to most places, an hour to some of the most beautiful places.
Yes. We are very lucky.
Yes. We have a heavy topic today, Jackie.
We do. This has been, something that pretty much everyone in the massage industry in Australia has been talking about for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. This is something that happened in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the 25th of January this year, 2025, the ABC published an article online called "Is This Self-Regulated Industry a Breeding Ground for Predators?"
That's pretty heavy right from the get-go.
Yeah. And this article goes into detail about how a massage therapist in South Australia was able to harm 9 women over a 3-year period that they know of. And it follows the story of 2 of those women, the response by police, the response by massage associations, and the Health and Community Services Complaints Commission. And eventually, it did result in the arrest, the prosecution, and the sentencing of that therapist. He is going to do jail time.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty upset when the article came out.
I just honestly don't even know what to say about this because it's just... the whole thing is just awful from every single aspect. And as massage therapists, we quite often talk about our own safety because frequently we have that conversation with our colleagues about how, they're getting messages from someone that are inappropriate, or perhaps they've been assaulted themselves, trying to do their job that they love, which, we all love our industry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm still pretty raw about another therapist that I knew well and you knew well.
Yeah.
Only, what was that, 2020 or 2021 or something?
About then.
Went on to cause harm to dozens of people, completely unknown or unexpected by any of us. And it's just worth remembering that people who mean no good, they work their way into positions of trust.
Neither of us would have guessed at all that this person was, am I allowed to say, they were recording their clients undressing.
Yes.
And yeah, we would not have known. And that person had recognised qualifications. He was a member of an association. And those are, the 2 most basic things that we often recommend to people when we're saying to our clients, when you choose a therapist, this is what you need to look out for. Make sure they have their quals, make sure they have their first aid and their insurance and their association. He had all of that.
Yeah. 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 And it still wasn't enough.
No.
Yeah. And in the this article and with the therapists that we know, there were victim impact statements who talk about how they are never going to trust a male health professional ever again. And for some of them came out and just said, I'm just going to never trust a health professional again.
Yeah.
That's the damage that has been done. And we hear from male therapists all the time that it is hard to find employment. It is hard to build a client base as a male massage therapist. And the stories like this, they just reinforce that reason why. And clinics don't want to hire male therapists. Their clients don't want to see them. And one of the reasons why is that it is overwhelmingly men who cause harm to women, way more so than the other way around. And if you were to talk to your female friends, how many have been made to feel uncomfortable through to experiencing harm by a man? And I have to say that it's going to be pretty much all of them.
It is absolutely so gross, David. And 100% not isolated to massage therapists. Every now and then you see articles published where it might be doctors or surgeons or chiropractors or other specialists have done similar things and worse. The difference is, I think, that those professions are much more heavily regulated.
And what it comes down to is that as a health professional, and certainly us as massage therapists, we work in a privileged position, heavily reliant on trust. Our clients, they have to trust us enough that they're prepared to undress down to the bare essentials. They lay down covered by a towel or a sheet, and they trust that our intentions are good and that we are going to do the right thing.
Oh my God, David. I honestly I have the ick right now and I don't even know what to say. It's just awful.
Mm,
I know you've told me this story a couple of times before, David, about how when you've spoken to somebody, I think it was at the insurance provider about this specific topic, or like about what are people claiming on their insurance, and that sort of thing. That the response by the just don't assault your clients.
yeah.
That's it. Nothing else
Yep.
really happens. Just don't assault your clients. Don't
Yep.
inappropriately touch them. And I just thought, like, Jesus, that's such great advice. You'd think it would be common sense, but it's not. Oh my
Oh,
God.
it's just horrible.
It
Um,
is.
and having worked in workplaces where HR does not take um, yeah, sexual harassment or sexual assault seriously, um, we have a problem. We have a problem in Australia.
Well, that is part of it, absolutely. And to go into a slight tangent, there is a massive problem in this country with domestic violence in
Yes,
particular and assault from mostly men
yes,
against women, against their
yes.
partners, their wives, all of that, all of those sorts of relationships, and absolutely no one in any position of power pretty much is doing anything about that. And then that leads into that sexual assault within the medical field isn't really acknowledged either, because it is
No.
quite prevalent. And you do hear stories about this, like every couple of months you hear something.
Mm. The trouble is that once a person is in that position of power and has gained trust, and even think like therapists who work from home, whether it's you or the client, if either of you were to call for help, like what would happen? Is there anyone who would respond? And we're in a situation where there's no witnesses, and unlike un, um,
It's hard to say.
yeah,
Well, no, there's not always any evidence. There's a lot of he said, she said, in these situations, and it comes back to the bias of well, maybe that didn't really happen. Maybe you misrepresented what happened. Maybe you misunderstood, and yeah, unfortunately, the survivor is not taken seriously.
Mm. Yeah.
Um, so, well, if we get down to what can we do about it, there is a little bit of a process to follow here in Australia. It's going to be different in other countries, but here in Australia, it does require that the victim speak up. As a therapist, we can actually raise our concerns about other therapists and people that we know that work in wellness to our association, if they're in the same association. It's then up to the ethics committee to investigate. They may hold a tribunal or make recommendations, but it's not actually a legal process. The survivor really needs to go directly to the police, and they can also raise their concern directly with the HCSCC. There are some matters like improperly representing oneself, not following protocols, or working well outside your scope. They can deal with that. But if it's a crime, it needs to go to the police.
Yeah. And we really have to trust that our law enforcers will take matters seriously. Um, and yes, our clients need to know where to go themselves. And occasionally, clients will talk about their experiences, what they've had with another massage therapist, and they might say, "Hey, the last therapist did this. Is this normal?" It might be massage of the anterior chest, for example, without prior consent. Say, hey, is it just normal for them to pull the towel down and do this thing? No, no, it's not. And then you might ask that client, well, are you prepared to make a complaint against that therapist? Would you like me to support you to do so? And it's up to them to then speak out. And unless there's complaints, no further action can be taken, whether they're taken seriously or not with it. Yeah, so articles like this, they make me really cross. Like this one therapist harmed 9 people, and
Probably
we
more.
probably more. This is correct, probably more. Someone who was properly qualified, someone who was a member of an association, someone who is insured in a position of trust.
I'm not sure if everybody knows this. It should be common knowledge, but in Australia, there is a list. I'm not sure what the correct term is. There's a page that you can download from the HCSCC that should be available for your clients to see, to look at
Yeah,
in your consultation room somewhere.
it's compulsory for us to display it.
Yes. This may be new information to you. If it is, we're going to try and add a link to this in the show notes. And I would absolutely, as a bare minimum, ask everybody to pop this, print it out, laminate it, pop it in your consultation room, have it with you. If you have some regular clients, you can even give them a copy. And it basically tells your client how to make a complaint. I know
Yes,
this kind of sounds like I'm asking you to tell your client, make a complaint about me. That's not what I'm saying at all. But this is how we can perhaps bring up the standard around this because clients will shop around. I have a few clients that see other different kinds of therapists. I'm not the only one looking after them. And this information could perhaps be the difference between, hang on, I think something is going wrong, to just feeling shame or feeling weird about it. They
yeah,
can then take those steps to make the complaint against the therapist that is actually assaulting them.
and may
Um,
just save a life.
yeah. People have to know what steps to take to actually make those complaints. I mean, it's easy enough to say, "Hey, call the police and deal with that." That's what they do. But what do you do if you've been assaulted on a massage table? You're not going to
Mm.
think, "Oh, I'm going to call the cops." That's not your first port of call. Absolutely.
I think we're going to close this one off, Jackie.
Okay. This is such a crappy topic to talk about.
We need to talk about it.
We do,
Yep.
absolutely.
We can't
Yes.
let this behavior take place in our industry.
No. I
And
know there's been so much conversation in the last couple of weeks about it in some of the Facebook groups, and I'm so happy about that because I feel like as massage therapists, as an industry, we are about ready to get things happening and sort of lift up the identity of ourselves as an industry. And I know that sounds counterintuitive to what we're actually talking about, but I don't know, I just feel like it's happening. And talking about, things like risk management, therapist safety, and public perception and
mm,
public education is really some important factors that need to be talked about for that to happen. So I don't
yeah.
know, that's just my opinion.
And as massage therapists, we need to be absolutely outstanding in all the things that we do. Need to be above everything, particularly if you work with children, but just working with humans in general. We are in an elevated position of power. Our clients are vulnerable, and it is up to us to make them feel as safe as we possibly can and to act with the best of intentions at all times. And to know when our clients are feeling uncomfortable, even if we are acting well, so we can stop, we can reevaluate and ensure that they have the best of experiences at all times.
Absolutely. That's so important. So important.
All right, let's say goodbye, Jackie.
Thank you so much for chatting about this, David. This is such an important topic. And although it's so heavy, I'm so glad that we did talk about it. So thank you,
Yeah.
everyone, for listening.
If you like what we are doing here at the Folding Towels podcast, why not head across to our social media pages on Instagram or Facebook? The links of those are in the show notes. Why not drop us a message? Say hello. Do you have a topic that you would like to hear discussed by Jackie and I? We would love to hear from you. You can leave us messages through those pages. You can also reach out to us through foldingtowerspodcast.com.au.
Thank you, everyone, for listening and for joining us for 2025. We look forward to a wonderful year.
It's going to be a better year.
It's going to be amazing.
See you, Jackie.
Bye.